Ladies and gentlemen, the answer to your prayers is here. My name is Ariela Nyx, and I am the newest acquisition of AngelGate Wrestling. You may not know who I am yet, but I promise you're soon going to find out. I am the best of what New York has to offer. So stay tuned because your prayers are about to be answered.
Welcome to AngelGate Women's Wrestling. It is June 22nd of 2019. My name is Jim Amata, being joined by Pittsburgh legend, one Paul Atlas. And Paul, tonight AngelGate is back in McKeesport, Pennsylvania for another stacked card.
That's right, we are here at the Battlegrounds, top to bottom, bottom to top. We got the greatest action in women's wrestling today.
And here you are seeing one of the most dynamic female athletes from the Steel City, one Ray Lyn, who recently completed a tour of Japan. She spent 3 months training in the Japanese dojos. Quite frankly, this Ray Lyn is the best Ray Lyn we've ever seen.
That is right, she is the international television superstar, Ray Lyn. Back in her hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we're here in McKeesport.
Scheduled for one ball. Introducing first from the Elysium, the answer to your prayers, Ariela Nyx. And her opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, she's the reigning international television star. This is Ray Lyn.
And Ray Lyn's ready to have a party in the squared circle.
Ariela looks like she's ready to join the
look
party.
out.
She looks like she's ready to spoil the party.
Ray Lyn got overzealous and paid for that one because this young lady that she's in the ring with, one Ariela Nyx, a 5-year pro out of the state of New York, is a dangerous customer inside those ring ropes. A young lady that trained under the amazing Red before she transitioned and brushed up with Creative Pro Wrestling, which is run by WWE Superstar Kurt Hawkins and independent wrestling icon Pat Buck. So certainly Ariela Nyx has a pedigree that she is bringing here to AngelGate Wrestling.
Without a doubt, she's also got that New York state of mind. This young lady is vicious.
Very brash and very, very physical is Ariela Nyx. And she charges in the corner, big time contact. And speaking of contact, you could hear it there.
That's it, she lit Ray Lyn up with that one.
A very, very physical, roughhouse nature from the New York City native. Telegraphed herself, ran into a boot. Ray Lyn trying to create some space here, goes up and over, shoulders down, finds just one. You know, Paul, you can speak to this. Both of these young ladies, about 5 years apiece into their wrestling career. The argument could be made that these two are just now really entering the prime of their careers. How does an athlete adjust to the schedule of, for example, Ray Lyn going to Japan, Ariela Nyx wrestling out of the state of New York? There's a lot of traveling up and down the East Coast. How does an athlete manage that type of traveling while staying in top-tier ring conditioning?
Oh, it's very difficult, you know. I mean, the travel is hectic. It takes a big toll on you.
Shoulders down here. And again, Ray Lyn forced to expend the energy to extricate herself there.
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy and it takes a lot of willpower to stay in shape as you're traveling. As you know, it's a lot different when you're home. You've got your meals that you can eat at home. You've got your home gym. You got to transition all that out to the road. And the more you're out there, the harder it gets. But these two young ladies have definitely found the way to make that transition.
Yeah, certainly two top-tier, polished professionals inside the squared circle right now. Ray Lyn trying to use some leverage to escape here, and she does. But she is worse for wear. I don't think Ray Lyn was quite ready for the roughhouse tactics of one Ariela Nyx. And drops her face first. Nyx is looking for a statement win here. Connects with a kick. But again, Ray Lyn gets that shoulder up.
Jim, this is Ariela's first night in the Battlegrounds, and it would be quite a feather in this young lady's cap if she can pull a win over somebody as well-rounded and polished as Ray Lyn is.
Absolutely. These AngelGate events have been distributed very widely. For as much as we talk about Ray Lyn, all her national and international travels, certainly for Ariela Nyx to get a victory over someone the caliber of Ray Lyn, that raises the profile of the New York City product. Big kick there. Leg sweep.
She's shown a little bit of that martial arts training that she learned over in the dojos of Japan.
Ray Lyn charges now. Diving Meteora. And Ray Lyn is psyching herself up. She overcame some early adversity. She's trying to rally here. Such seamless transitions from Ray Lyn. Missile drop kick. Pinpoint precision. But Nyx again showing her toughness, that very gritty New York City nature as she got her shoulder off the canvas there.
Yeah, New Yorkers are some of the toughest people in the United States, and she's showing that here tonight.
Rolling elbow clocks Ray Lyn right on the jaw.
She just made it out of that one.
And you can see the punishment is starting to mount up here against Ray Lyn. Ripcord. Roundhouse kick may have caught Nyx in the back of the head that time. And she got her knockout shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Ray Lyn.
And once again, the hometown girl does good. Ray Lyn with the victory in our opening contest tonight.
Arguably the most physical athlete that AngelGate has ever seen. Quite arguably the most physically imposing that AngelGate has ever seen. Max is pure domination inside that squared circle.
This young lady is a competitor in many strong women competitions. She is as strong as she is vicious.
A walking weapon. A young lady that will put herself on the line to hurt an opponent. A young lady with no conscience. Scarlett is one of the scariest young ladies I've ever seen. And the pleasantries have gone out the window. As Max so eloquently said, this is a rematch from our internet pay-per-view.
From the Mindscape, this is Scarlett.
We want Scarlett for Impact.
Here we go.
As I was attempting to say, this is a rematch from our first internet pay-per-view where we saw, and she just muscled Scarlett over. Very, very rarely do we ever see Scarlett taken off her feet like that.
Yeah, and these two young ladies tore down the Battlegrounds about a month ago, like you said, at our first pay-per-view. I expect nothing less than what we saw last time. These two are heavy hitters, that's for sure.
It was a vicious, vicious contest the last time these two squared off, and they're picking up right where they left off because this thing is degenerating into a fist fight very, very quickly. This isn't a wrestling contest, that's for sure.
Yeah, Max is not going to let Scarlett just wander around that ringside area. Trust me, she's going to take the fight right to her.
Max measuring Scarlett, look out, and Max into the guardrail. You could hear the contact there. That was nasty. Max hits the canvas hard. And there is no feeling out process here, obviously. These two young ladies want to tear each other apart here.
Yeah, Max feels she needs to get a measure of revenge for the results of last time, and Scarlett wants to prove a point that win was not a fluke.
Yeah, certainly it was Scarlett being victorious the last time these two squared off, but it was a close contest. If you need any proof of that, look at how these two are fighting it out here. She may have caught her in the throat that time, Paul.
Yeah, I think so.
Max trying to create some separation. And just listen to the smack.
Yeah, those are some heavy hands being thrown by both competitors right now.
And now Scarlett has Max boxed in the corner, driving all the air out of the opposition here. And that is a bone-on-bone thud there.
Look at the way Max just pushes her back out of the way.
This is a slugfest, Paul.
So you're not going to see a lot of headlock takeovers in this one, that's for sure.
I got to be honest with as talented as these two young. Oh man, Scarlett just slapped Max.
She may have made a big mistake there, and yeah, she paid for that one. Dropped her with one shot.
Look out, hook of the leg. I think Max may have clubbed her on the crown of the head there. It's a good way to jar your spine. These two are just vicious, vicious, talented athletes. And as talented as they are, they still scare the hell out of me. And notice this is all one gear, Paul. They're full speed ahead.
Yeah, they have started out fast, and they've just gotten faster. This is a total and complete barn burner.
Scarlett measuring Max. And you saw Max's head ricocheting on impact there.
Yeah, she was
And
checking her
again.
jaw after that one.
We saw this last time. Look out. Scarlett telegraphed herself. Max avoided the contact. And the complexion of this matchup changing very quickly yet again.
You know, dare I say it, with each punishing blow, these two women seem to get stronger and stronger as the match goes on.
Notice how Max meticulously picks apart an opponent. She takes her time. She really enjoys dishing out the punishment as she just squashed Scarlett in the corner.
I think that turnbuckle's the only thing holding her up right now. She looks like she's out of it.
And again.
Look at the smile on Max's face as she delivers this punishment. She's enjoying this.
And as I said in the opening moments of this contest, it's very rare that we see anyone physically dominate Scarlett, or Max for that matter, in this nature.
Another heavy shot to the side of the head of Scarlett by Max.
Scarlett got that left shoulder up. You know as well as I do, Paul, Scarlett does not want to be shown up in her home building, her home promotion.
She definitely got the win the last time, but she's going to earn it if she gets it this time, that's for sure. Because Max has not come to play.
Oh, man, Vader style club to the temple. And this matchup,
we actually got a headlock in this match.
You know what? They took it from me. I was going to say this matchup is no finesse and all impact, but we are seeing some finesse here. Max actually does have a lot of good techniques, just enjoys hurting people through blunt force trauma in the process. Max didn't want to go. Scarlett didn't give her a choice. And somehow we're at a virtual stalemate here, Paul.
Yeah, we got both ladies on their backs trying to find their way up.
The first female to her feet may have a definitive advantage in the conclusion of this contest.
That's if they can get up. They have both taken a lot of punishment to this point, Jim.
Max makes her way back up. Look at the way that Scarlett's head is violently snapping back here.
Wow,
Swinging neck breaker, hit it perfectly. But it is Max getting the shoulder off the canvas. And I know we're only a few minutes into this matchup, but already I have to ask, what is it going to take?
Exactly, and you know what? Neither one of these two have slowed down in the least bit.
Max intercepts and plants Scarlett to the canvas, but still 2.5. Scarlett sent Max head first into the buckle.
But major spear
Max
by
just
Max.
cut her in half.
And she
Forget
got her.
about it.
Max gets a measure of revenge.
Max the Impaler lives up to her name as she just cut right through Scarlett. Oh, I gotta say it. The series is evened up, and damn it, I want to see Max and Scarlett round 3.
Oh, we got to have the rubber match. That's all I can say. We got to see who comes out on top.
McKeesport, Pennsylvania. Samantha Heights is finally here at AngelGate. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm gonna put them right here. That's right. Tonight, I go one-on-one with Sam Laterna. 2 Sams in one promotion. Well, that's fun. But tonight, I'm gonna make the battleground my bitch. Bangarang.
The Silver Siren, the Lance Storm product, is a young lady who had her fingerprints all over our internet pay-per-view. And Sam Laterna is back here in McKeesport, Pennsylvania, obviously as braggadocious as ever.
Yeah, there's definitely not a lack of confidence in this young lady. She is full of confidence.
She is the current Heart of Shimmer champion. The Peter Pan of professional wrestling, some may say. One of the most energetic young ladies on the independent scene, Samantha Heights, making her AngelGate debut.
And Sam Laterra doesn't seem to know what to do with this young lady. She's full of fun. She's having a good old time here tonight at the Battlegrounds.
Contest is scheduled for one ball. Introducing first, from New York City, Sam Laterra. And her opponent, from the second started ranking straight on to Cincinnati, Ohio. Weighing in at 2 1/4 of the thimble. She's a sunflower and her love would be too much. She's the lost girl, Samantha Heights.
He called me Samantha.
No, Paul, Samantha Heights has such a magnetism about her, has so much positive energy. And why did Nick give Laterna the mic?
They're already sitting.
You'll get your turn, honey. You'll get your turn. Okay, it's my show. Be quiet. So,
It's your show, so it's gotta be wrestle.
I'm a little bit confused. First of all,
Who cares? Shut up.
I see pictures of you on the streets. I need you to be quiet. Now,
Shut up and wrestle.
I'm a little bit confused as to why I am getting these giggles and bits for wrestling. I came to AngelGate.
No one likes you.
Maybe for championship, and I'm wondering why that's not being stood upon me. That opportunity. Do I have to go through this? What industry? A 12-year-old? With gold glasses? You look just like that loser over there. Back up, boss girl. Back up. I don't have time for you. Every single child in this audience, and that nauseates me. You, all of you blasphemers. Yeah. And as far as the men in this audience go, honey, because Pittsburgh is a slum that lost its shine in the 50s? Come on! The only reason, excuse me, the only reason that you desperately see energy is so that you can see. But I would never, ever date you, or especially you, with that stupid shirt. Back up. All I gotta say tonight, I exemplify Cory Graves, and I recognize this. So tonight, I'm gonna show this the way back to Neverland, because she's never gonna be me.
You're never gonna about the basics. Just shut up.
I think Sam Laterna has never read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, that's for sure.
You know what? You're right. I might be just a little girl, but I am not just a little girl.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Let's read about that.
You're not going
Well, Paul, it would be an understatement to point out that these are two diametrically opposed young ladies.
Y'all think?
Two Sams, a tale of two Sams, because we have Samantha Heights, who is possibly the most positive young lady on the event tonight, and Sam Laterna is quite the opposite. She didn't really have anything nice to say at all.
No, that she didn't.
And obviously the Silver Siren is all out of sorts before the opening bell. Samantha Heights, Sam Laterna, gonna battle it out here. As I said in the introductions, Sam Laterna is a student of the legendary Lance Storm. Samantha Heights was trained extensively throughout the world of professional wrestling, makes Rockstar Pro her home out of Ohio, but has wrestled all across the independent scene, Queens of Combat, Women's Superstars Uncensored, and is the current part of Shimmer Champion. So one of the most accomplished young ladies on the independent scene is here at AngelGate. And that's really what this AngelGate project is all about. We're bringing you the best of the best here as we're seeing a struggle on the mat. Sam Laterna is showing off some of those technical skills while Samantha Heights wisely keeping her own shoulders off the canvas, looking for a way to escape here.
Nice little counter there.
And Sam Laterna was wisely reminded she had to keep her shoulders off the canvas in that exchange. Was able to work her way out, use her height advantage to get some leverage to apply her own side headlock. Samantha Heights looking to reassert wrist control when she does. Trying to take a lower base to control the posture of Sam Laterna. And nicely done there as Samantha Heights rolls through to maintain control.
And this young lady is definitely technically sound.
But Laterna is as technical as she is vicious because she was able to transition to a front chancery. And Paul, you know, you control the head, you control the body.
Without a doubt. And let's face it, we're not going to sell Sam Laterna short. Hey, if you're a graduate of the Storm Academy, you are something in this business.
Through the legs goes Samantha Heights. Has the silver siren all out of sorts. And a stiff kick right to the spine. Samantha Heights is a very positive young lady, but make no mistake about it, she can get it done inside the squared circle. Finds two there. Interesting to note, Paul, we talked about the international training of Sam Laterna. Samantha Heights, who just used her own body as a weapon, finds two. Samantha Heights is leaving to tour Japan in just 2 weeks.
That's right. You know, this is I spoke of this before. You know, much like the territory days when you move from territory to territory to hone your craft. These young ladies find themselves more and more going overseas, going to Japan, and that's where they learn how to heighten their skills as professional wrestlers now.
Paul, be quiet. Samantha Heights is hiding. We can't give her.
Well, I don't want to give it away.
We can't give it away.
And Sam Laterna, I don't think she knows which way to look.
I don't have time for this mouse game. Back up.
And Laterna is furious, but I don't think she realizes that Samantha Heights has made her way around to the other side of the ring.
Yeah. She's right in the ring, sweetheart. You might want to look. Oh!
Thank you.
And Sam Heights is taking her bows.
Samantha Heights, all energy, all action, has the silver siren all out of sorts, who gets her shoulder up. And Paul, for those that may not be familiar, Sam Laterna took that name, the silver siren, because in Greek mythology, the siren would lead sailors to their death by hurling them off a cliff. So that is the mentality that Sam Laterna brings to the ring.
Yeah, that's definitely why some animals eat their young.
And man, Heights hit her head off the back of the canvas very, very hard, and Laterna returns in kind with a kick to the shoulder blades. I'll tell you what, Paul, behind those beautiful eyes, Sam Laterna is a vicious, vicious athlete.
Oh, no two ways. She is as deadly as she is beautiful.
And notice how Laterna using the ring as a tag team partner with the assisted stomp.
Gaining that advantage by driving her feet and her weight into the back of Samantha Heights.
Heights again hitting the canvas very, very hard. And her head gets bounced off the canvas.
Yeah, at this point, you notice Sam Laterna just working to make sure everything involves the snap of the head, back or front, off of that mat. And the scowl that Sam Laterna has on her face right now really shows you
the mentality that she brings to this matchup.
Yeah, she has not just disdain for this crowd here, not just disdain for Samantha Heights, but pretty much disdain for humanity in general. She hates everybody that isn't her.
That's very true, Paul. If you ever try to talk to this young lady outside of the ring, she has no time for anybody.
But then on the flip side, you have Samantha Heights, who we ran into in the back, and she's quite a bubbly young lady.
She made my day. She legitimately made my day.
It was nice that she could bring a smile to your face, Jim.
There's not many things that make me smile.
This is true.
But the fun in game, so to speak, may be over because it's gut check time. Who wants it more? Samantha Heights hits the buckle very, very hard.
Yeah, once again, Laterna using that ring as a weapon and bouncing her head off of it.
Despite being only a 2-year pro, Paul, I have to say, I think Sam Laterna is really a young veteran in the sense that, as we're seeing here, she is using every inch of the ring to her benefit.
Now here comes Samantha Heights back with a couple of good axe handles. Oh, but she got caught with a boot.
And she buried the foot right in the breadbasket. And right now, Samantha Heights is quite literally on the ropes. And again, we're seeing Sam Laterna use her environment as an asset. Sam Laterna, again, using every inch of the ring to her benefit. That is really next level stuff.
Oh, watch out. She better not worry about that ref.
And mere inches away,
Yeah,
Sam Laterna may have had egg all over her face there.
That's it. Don't worry about the ref, young lady. Worry about Samantha Heights because she could take you down. It only takes 3 seconds.
Sam Laterna's cocky nature, that very arrogant nature, almost cost her another victory.
Look at her now wrenching on that neck.
Samantha Heights trying to work her way back up to a vertical base here. Jawbreaker.
Nice transition there. She
Shoots
picked
her off.
off.
And a diving drop kick plants 2 feet right in the chest. And a knee strike right under the chin. Pinpoint precision from Samantha Heights.
Sam Laterna may be out of it right now.
Diving palm strike.
It's got to be it.
Innovative offense.
Wow.
Finds just 2.
Wow. You know what? As much as you hate to say it, give Sam Laterna credit. She weathered that storm and was still able to kick out.
One thing we have to say about Sam Laterna, she is a very durable athlete. Oh, nasty.
Wow.
Acai DDT. And again, Laterna gets that left shoulder up.
I think Samantha Heights is finding out it's going to take a lot to gain a victory here at AngelGate.
Heights got a little overzealous, ran into an elbow. And what a smooth transition from the Silver Siren as she's putting this offense together. She has Heights all tied up here.
She's trying to get her. She's trying to get her to tap out.
Positioning right in the middle of the ring. Nowhere for Samantha Heights to go.
Samantha trying to free that leg. She turns it into a cover.
And notice that Samantha Heights had to muscle her way out there. She couldn't reach for the solace of the ropes because she was directly in the center of the ring.
Yeah, that ring placement by Sam Laterna shows just how wise beyond her years she is.
Heights charges, runs into a shot. Laterna ducks her head. Cravat. And look at this exchange
Counter
here.
for counter.
Oh, man. Laterna caught Samantha Heights. She may have gotten it right in the temple that time.
My teeth, my body, it hurts.
And clearly Sam Laterna's
Look out.
upset. But she got over-aggressive and paid for it. Could this be Samantha Heights' chance?
Wow.
Heights gonna take a chance, perched up top, diving, blockbuster,
She only
didn't
caught
get
part
over,
of it,
but did
but I
she
think
get
Samantha
enough?
got her.
Yes, she did!
The debuting Samantha Heights with a victory tonight here at the Battlegrounds in AngelGate Wrestling.
It was a very competitive contest. But we have seen Samantha Heights make an impression here at AngelGate, and she's heading to Japan. But quite frankly, I can't wait until we see Samantha Heights back here in the Battlegrounds.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.